Hey fam, Ruben here bringing you a new video, and today what I really wanted to talk about is goals versus intentions and what that exactly means. Because I know that over the years, maybe you're watching this video and you've heard or read or listened to a podcast about setting your goals and how important goals are to have. But I'm the one that likes to question everything, and I'm very curious. And I know when you're working with someone like me, or when I have my clients, and as a coach, I need to understand what someone's goals are. But though I don't really like that word, and I'm going to tell you why, and that's why there's the intention piece of it. Now I really want to go back to goals first. The definition of a goal is an object of a person's ambition, really to have an end point. They want something. Usually it comes from an external place. So your goal may be to have a big house, to have a really nice car, to have a beautiful girlfriend or boyfriend, a wife, husband, right? You have these goals that have an end point. There's an end to that goal. That there's a journey to it, but there's an end. A goal is also something that's very analytical. You have a goal to have something by this date. So how do you get to that goal? You set deadlines and points in order to get that goal. And I'm not saying a goal is bad. I'm just saying, is it what you truly want, right? And it's very, very, very rigid and point blank. I need to have, if I'm looking to get a car, I need to have this much money for the down payment by this date, right? In order to achieve that goal. But when you get there, cool. Next part is go to the car dealership to make sure I have the down payment so I can get the car. Boom, my goal is my car, I've achieved it. What comes after that? Most people don't look at that, right? Look at how you're going to make the down payments. Do you have enough money to afford the down payment? What about insurance? How much is that going to cost you? And there's these other things that surround this goal, and it's about how do you get there. Yeah, you have the external thing, you know. You have all these Instagram influencers and people who show off, right? Their goals is to do this. They say, I achieved this goal, but it's easy to show that off, and there's a lot of authentic people online. A goal is not something that's defined that lasts for your entire life, and it comes from a place that I don't believe is a realistic version of ourselves. When I think about goals, I think about how does it make you feel, and that's not something that's talked about when it comes to a goal, right? Because when you have a goal, you set a deadline. It's easy to miss, right? It's easy to miss that goal if you're not looking at it every day, or if things aren't going your way, as I like to say, because the universe has other plans for you. So, you know, it's easy to miss that. And when you do miss that deadline, like, yeah, you can be well on your way to achieving your goal, but you miss a deadline, it can really push you back if you don't have the proper emotional intelligence. At least that's what it's been in my experience of setting goals, right? But really what I like to do and shift is intention. Now this is where I enjoy it, and this is the difference to make any of your dreams and what you want to achieve in your life become reality. Intention, by definition, is a determination to act a certain way. That is the definition online in the Merriam-Webster website. And I like that definition, right? And although you can find definitions online, I think the first definition that comes up when you bring up Google is that it is an endpoint. You're setting something, it's just like a goal, very similar, and all these. I don't think so. And where I've learned this has been through currently the books that I'm reading and just videos that I watch on YouTube about what an intention is. One of my favorite books of the year so far that I have not even finished reading because it's just every page just blows my mind. It's Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. You can check out some podcasts and some of his stuff. I'll link below. I'm not looking for money from these things or anything like that. But it's just amazing on what an intention is and the explanation of an intention. And I like to start really with this quote from Dr. Wayne Dwyer, and I have this on my phone, so you'll see me. An intention, he says, our intentions create our reality. Dr. Wayne Dwyer, right? Because I think an intention comes from within. It is internal. It's not external like a goal where you have a big house, a car. It's within. So my intention, for instance, for this video is to make sure that I can shift someone's thought process or their mindset or the way they think about these things, right? And make them question it for them to find their own answers. That's the only reason why I give examples or I use my past experiences. And that's in order for you to make a decision, or we can start a conversation to see what truly is a goal and an intention. That is my intention with this video. I don't have no goal in mind for it, but I'm sending this out so that it can turn into something, right? So it's internal. And when I create this video and I see that it's changing people, it will give me feelings of like love, gratitude, abundance, and just knowing that I'm doing something beyond myself, if that makes sense. Yes, it's internal, it's coming from within me, but it's to do something to change the greater whole. And that's a very good example of what an intention is. Because I'll set my intention of making sure that you have what you need, tools, resources, and knowledge that you need to make your own decisions in your life to make it the best way you want it. Because I can have a goal to be like, my goal is to change your mind, right? That goal is very finicky. It's not possible because you are different from who I am. We are different people. What I want for you may be different from what you want for yourself. And I want you to figure that out on your own. What I like about intentions is that it doesn't really set forth into the future. An intention you place and you set now in the present moment, and you kind of see what it is out there, but you feel what you will feel in the future now, if that makes sense, right? Because my emotion right now is really going to bring me to where I want to be in the future. So setting these intentions bring me closer to it. Because I feel like when you set an intention, it's kind of just letting go. And there's a great book on this called The Surrender Experiment. I forgot the author, but once again, I'll link in this description below on who the author is. But the title of this book is called The Surrender Experiment. And it's just about a guy, his story on how to let go, right? Because when we have a goal, we tend to want to really control things very, like I said, analytical is coming from here versus an intention that comes from here with the assistance of this, right? But it always comes from here, the heart. And that's pushing you forward to go the right way. Because when you trust that instinct, it will take you where you need to be. And I really like to use this quote. I use it with my clients all the time. And it's like the universe gives you what you need, not necessarily what you want. And I'm wholeheartedly believing that because in my own experience, that's how it has been, right? Like I had a goal to go to Eastern Asia when I was 20. I had this goal to go to Eastern Asia and spend some time and travel through. Well, I set that goal, and you could say that intention, because I didn't really have a step-by-step guide. I didn't build anything like that, and it happened. And I did go. I lived in China for a year, but I never I just went with it. It gave me what I needed. I became a teacher, which I didn't never think that I was gonna do that. I met really good friends that I still talk to this day, and I didn't think I was gonna do that. I honestly did not enjoy living there as much as I thought I would. It's something that I created in my mind, and when I went there it was different. It's something we tend to do with a lot of things, but it's just things like this. And that was my experience of setting a goal or intention. in this case, an intention. Because all I said is I want to go to China. Like I want to go and travel through China. Well, I got to actually live there and travel through it a bit. And that was the intention I set, right? Though I wish I used the intention first and then kind of had a plan with the goals. So this in turn is not that goals are bad, but I wanted you to know the difference and how you can utilize both of them to complete what you want in your life and not be so hard on yourself. Because I think that's one of the most important things, is not being so hard on yourself when you're going for something. Just surrendering to what the universe is offering you and what it's giving you and learning from those experiences, right? And that's what I want to leave with you. And just to ask you, let's have that conversation. What is your experience with goals versus intentions? Have you ever set an intention without even knowing what intention is? I would love for you to comment in the comments below. And of course, I really appreciate you checking us out on YouTube. Please check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you spend most of your time and want to see more of this awesome content. So thank you for watching this video. I wish you much luck, success, and love. And until next week.